raise our voices. We will bring our kids. We will bring our checks. We will bring our signs. And we will make sure that everyone understands that this crisis was not an accident.
No!
This didn't just happen out of nowhere. People got rich on the backs of working people.
Boo!
And we are here to say that it is not okay. It is not okay with the teachers, it's not okay with the union members of the city, and it's not okay with the city leadership.
Thank you.
So, prácticamente lo que dijo fue que estamos acá como ciudadanos de la ciudad y nos estamos empeñando para decirle a los bancos, nos estamos comprometiendo que vamos a seguirle diciendo a los bancos que lo que están haciendo no es justo. Que cada día que pasa, los ricos se están haciendo más ricos en la espalda de la gente trabajadora de esta ciudad. Que cada día que pasa, ellos están diciendo no a nosotros, a trabajar con nosotros, a mejorar la comunidad. So, entonces estamos acá a decirle a ellos que queremos justicia.
Justicia.
Y vamos a ganar. Okay, it's now my pleasure. As I said, a lot of teachers have struggled and suffered this year. I want to bring up one of our great teachers who, because the banks did not pay their $17 billion, because we are operating in a deficit in LAUSD, a $640 million deficit, we had to lay off some of our best teachers. And I want to bring up one of the teachers who very sadly lost their job. She's still teaching. She won't give up. She believes in the dreams of our children, and that's why we do what we do. So I want to bring her up so that you can meet her and she can talk with you. Julie Van Winkle.
As a public school teacher, I spend a lot of time thinking about what's fair. Am I being fair to my students and treating them with respect? Are my lessons fair so that all my students can learn? Are the students being fair to each other when they work in groups? Since I'm concerned about fairness at my school, I also tend to think about things around me. Are they fair or unfair? When I was laid off last year, I was mostly concerned for the students at my school, who would have one less teacher and likely higher class sizes when the new year started. More than anything, our budget crisis isn't fair to the students that I worked with, since they didn't have anything to do with causing it. I was upset at the district for laying me off, but I figured that to some extent they were just playing the hand that they had been dealt by the state of California, which provides over half of all LAUSD funding. Then I found out that one reason why the state has ended up in a perpetually increasing budget crisis is the California property tax system, which allows banks and other large corporations to avoid billions of dollars per year in taxes. This isn't fair at all. Not only are our kids losing out, but homeowners and small business owners are getting stuck paying the majority of property taxes. In LA County last year, residential property owners paid 69% of all property taxes collected, even though some of the country's biggest and most successful corporations have offices here. I am currently in the process of buying a home, but only because I was able to get rehired by the school district at a different school this year. But there were thousands of additional layoffs again this year, meaning class size increases, reductions in arts programs, and thousands of young teachers leaving the district or the teaching profession altogether. As a new homeowner, I would like to think that big banks and corporations are paying their fair share of property taxes just like me. And as a teacher, I know firsthand that our kids cannot afford to withstand the impact of any more cuts. It's time for big banks and corporations to pay their fair share, and for our future elected leaders to require, that they do.